Welcome, beautiful people. Good day to every one of us, every one of you watching us here. You are welcome once again to your program, our program, The Conversation, coming to you from TV 360 here in Lagos, Nigeria. My name is Nelson Ekujumi, and I have here with me in the studio today, Comrade Alhaji Razak Kolade Lokoba, popularly called RKO. Comrade Lokoba, you're welcome to the program.
Thank you very much. Good day.
Yeah, thank you. Well, viewers, the conversation, like we all know, is a topical issues program in which we look at happenings in Nigeria and the diaspora. Top of the bill today, we are looking at the recently concluded Lagos State local government council elections. The Lagos State local government council elections, like we all know, took place within the 57 local government and local council development areas of Lagos State. That's 57 in all, on July 12th. 2025, and yours sincerely and even Comrade Alhaji Kolade Lokoba were, accredited observers by LASEC, that is the electoral umpire, and I can report freely here today that that election was one in which the electoral umpire complied substantially with the provisions of the Electoral Act. And what do I mean by this? The election was supposed to have started at 8 o'clock. We recognized that there were glitches, there were issues around logistics. And in some polling stations, they arrived around 9. Like where I voted, and where area I observed, they arrived about 9. In some other areas, particularly Ikeja, I was surprised when monitoring developments, and I got to know that they started early as 8 a.m. in Ikeja.
That's correct.
Yes.
Because that was where I started my own activities. Okay. From there, I went to my Godo Axis.
Okay, that's Kushofe. Yeah, Kushofe.
I'm talking about street now, roads.
Okay. I know. I'm taking note of
the local government.
The local government, yes.
So from there, I went to Mushi
with your team.
With my team. So before I came to Channel's studio that day.
Okay.
So for 1 hour, it is either near here or there, which is expected.
Yes.
There are places
that is the tradition in all our elections.
Yes. There are places that were thoroughly deserted, but there are places that were people
came
out, and things were happening.
Yes, absolutely.
In all those areas. And like we have said, if a place is on assessment, we should give kudos to LASEC and give kudos to the government of Lagos State.
For me,
the attitude of the security agents that time, I don't know what the commissioner did in terms of training and orientation. They were very mature. They did
apart from security, the election, everybody agreed. There's no that the election was peaceful and orderly. Yes.
And that is what I want to encourage other states to emulate. Of course, ABC took everything, just like other states too. But
the process of the election was transparent.
Even if your party is going to take all the seats, let the opposition know that they accept that.
There's a level playing ground.
So that there will be no issue of intimidation harassment,
rigging, and what have you.
Shows clearly that our election is.
Our democracy at the grassroots
is developing, and consultants we need to set in. So it's a good thing. And when you talk about democracy, the strength of democracy is a reflection of governance. And I think that is the link between the performance of all the succeeding governors in Lagos. If you look at election in Lagos, it's always been this pattern.
Yes.
And there's been performance. Probably because it's the government of the people. And I know very well that you couldn't afford it otherwise. Because if you look at what local government has done here, if you place it side by side with local government in another state, it's a sorry sight.
No. Don't place local government in Lagos. You place local government in Lagos vis-a-vis states other places.
I think you are right.
Yes,
that's
the general consensus.
Because there are things that local government in Lagos that they did.
They have done that even states cannot.
It's a legacy project in other states. So
my local government, Comrade Lokoba, 2 or 3 days to the election, because of my activity in my local government, I have a good rapport with the local government chairman. I went to my local government chairman I told him that, Chairman, you have laid the ground, the easy passage for your successor.
Yes.
This is a local government, apart from the infrastructural renewal. Do you know that as the administration is winding down, because by Friday, the new chairman will be sworn in.
Yes, that's correct.
Do you know that my local government chairman procured about 2,500 street light poles? Almost every street in my local government
that is very huge.
That is a project that no local government will try in another state. It is even the state government.
And you see, there are other states that weaponize their control over local government.
Yes. And that is what the case here in Lagos.
The government is at loggerheads with the members of parliament. There are things that were supposed to be given to local government chairmen from the parliament.
Yes.
Government said they should not take it, and that thing is lacking in their local government. So we have that picture all over the world of how local government is run. Then when you come to Lagos, and that is why you see, there's a need for all of us who live in Lagos to be fair to how Lagos is run. If you look at other states, you can't wake up any day and start testing and sending a picture around that this is happening in Lagos. You see, if you don't encourage people who wake up every day to do well in government, you demoralize and that's not fair.
You know, the reason why it's like that in Lagos.
There are 35 other states
in the country. Lagos is the beacon of Nigeria's democratic struggle.
That's correct.
Lagos is the...
So we don't expect less.
You don't expect less.
Yes.
If you sneeze in Lagos, the people in China will see the color of that output that comes from
you. It's going to become a vogue.
Yes, so if you are coming
even Imora has issues.
Yes,
once it begins in Lagos, it's everywhere. People take it.
Yes, so Lagos has always been the pace setter, and that is why in the conduct of this election, like I told you, I agreed the voters turnout was low, but in some places we got reports because election was conducted in 57 LG and we cannot be everywhere.
The impression created has become a pattern. But the true picture is that people didn't wait. They vote and go.
No,
so it's not as bad as that.
And let me also tell you, I monitored some local governments. There were some polling, like the polling unit where I voted in Orile Agege LCD. I got there as early as 8. I saw people already out. So when the LASEC officers came, and people came, some persons were saying, I've been here 2 times. I had to go back home and come back. So which tells you that those people who are telling us that people are not interested in voting in local government elections, the tenacity of those people shows that they are not correct.
Yes.
For somebody to tell you that he has come to the polling unit 2 times.
It has become a permanent in our mind that they will not come out to vote.
Yeah.
They will not come out to vote.
So people are coming.
And you see, it's not helping our democracy. Because when you give this kind of impression about your democracy, it's not a healthy democracy that we are practicing. So we have put this one behind. We will not talk about the chairmen that are coming in. They should not forget what we are saying about the past chairmen. I hardly find any chairman in Lagos that didn't do well among the one that
are living
that will be going on Friday. Yes. I hardly see one out of all of them. In fact, the least performance here is not equal to what, like we have said,
states
in other
states.
So we have to commend them, and we have to also set a pace. You said so.
Yes.
For the people that are coming, they say bar already.
Yes, already set. You must raise the bar.
There should be no excuse.
No, we won't tolerate it.
There should be no excuse. And Nigeria should now learn how to supervise your
elections.
No, supervise your democracy.
Yes.
You have seen what the previous guy did.
The
new demand from you should be new things.
Yes.
Drainage is done.
Yes.
Garages are going well. Then the new thing should be security.
Yes.
The new thing should be healthcare sector.
Yes.
More doctors at those facilities.
No, we have seen across the states where local government chairmen have turned public schools into model center of excellence.
There's a particular local government. I saw the structure.
In fact, if you say a particular local government,
there's a particular
by the time they start bringing you pictures of other local governments.
No, there's a particular one that if you see the structure, I thought it's a one multinational organization.
Look
that local government is popular. You know it. And they said it was even the local government chairman.
Look at the health. Look at the hospital or health center that Xray LCDA built.
Yes.
That they commissioned. I think it was last week or so.
Yes. I remember.
Look at a local government. Mushi local government has opened a radio station.
Yes.
To disseminate information to people at the grassroots.
I'm shocked.
So
then what
that is a radio station that
what's the local government of this man, this guy Dula, guy Dula, the one that built that big edifice and health center. See, like you have said, you can only pass through any local government and you won't see something. You
won't feel the impact of governance.
And that's what government should be.
I know, but it's like
that's why we should go to hospital and be seen.
As important as they have done those good works, it is important for them to continue to communicate it.
So that people will know that they are performing.
Yes, because our people tend to think that governance is about the local government chairman bringing a bag of rice to your house. It's
beyond that.
So look, governance at democracy is about us.
Yes.
We, not I.
And they thought that the moment you want to go and vote somebody, you want to make the person a millionaire.
Yes.
And I said, no, if you don't vote, you are not hurting the political class.
At all.
And if you vote, you are not doing any good.
At all.
It gives you the moral nature to say that I voted you. But if you don't vote, even if you vote and the opposition lost, you can still say that I voted.
I voted in the election.
But if you don't vote at all, it is inappropriate for you to say someone has done anything bad.
You cannot hold him accountable.
You can't hold him accountable. In your conscience, you know that he didn't vote. And you see, the more people that voted you in, the more the beneficiary here will be conscious. That's the language. Will be conscious that 2 million voters, they are my neck. I cannot misbehave. But if it is just
10, 20.
Yes, 10, 20. You say, okay, that's okay. That's the mandate of people that I'm enjoying.
I'm enjoying.
The more vote,
the more the load on your shoulder.
On your shoulder.
Yes.
Imagine 100 people voted during presidential election. I know the president will know constantly that if not for anything, for the sake of this 100 million that voted to me, put together, for me and other people, I need to listen to what the people are saying. But less than 20 million voted. You can imagine, out of 200,
about 200, estimated 200.
We are not even up to 10% of Nigeria that voted.
Yes.
It's not too good for us.
Absolutely.
And it is the reason why our democracy still has a challenge. The more consciousness we have politically, the more it should be demonstrated in how we voted. And you see, the rest of the world come out to vote because it's the period where people will exchange what can the party do, what can my party do, and that is why I am thoroughly disappointed in the opposition. Because opposition, even if you are going to lose election, it is a moment when you should be able to give account of the good things the guy in government has done and what he has not also do, so that you will help citizens. But when you know on the strength of the fact that you may not win the election, it shows clearly that the purpose of being a politician,
being a political party, is
has been defeated. It's lost.
You know this information you just gave now. I remember where I voted. I didn't know, but when they gave me the ballot paper, I saw just one party. So I printed the party. We put the ballot paper in the box. So after we concluded the election, I was seated just far away from the polling station. I was observing what was going on. Then one Baba came to me and said, he spoke in Yoruba. He said, I've not seen this type of election before. That election that I used to vote, I used to see so many parties. And when we went to LASEC, 19 parties were contesting. He said, how come it's only one? I said, Baba, in democracy, it is by choice.
Yes, so
it is not compulsory.
So if your party did not complete the process, they won't feature me in the ballot paper.
They won't be on, if you have not fielded the candidate.
So INEC has not, LASEC has not done anything.
So the Baba said, is that it? I said, yes,
so
sir.
It's your candidate you should go and talk to.
Baba said, he said before he was worried.
Even ignorantly, some people will say it on television and radio that my own area is just 2 parties.
That is their choice.
That's lack of education.
No, even the electoral act or our constitution does not say compulsorily you must belong to a party.
Yes.
That is why the right to associate is a fundamental right
of any citizen.
So if you decide not to associate, so if you decide not to take part as a political party, that we just want to be a political party that will be talking on issues, and we are not contesting the election, that is your right.
The ball is in your court.
Nobody will force you. Well, once again, like we rightly said, we commend LASEC for a job well done, and because the level of turnout of our people, we still need more citizen participation in our elections. We commend the political parties that participated. In some areas, it was just the ruling party. In some other areas, we saw one or two. And we also commend the electorate for maintaining law and order. We commend the security agencies for a job well done. And the election observers must also be commended for playing their role, as well as the media. Because we saw an election in which there was no sensationalism.
Of course.
The media reported it as they saw it, and that contributed in a long way to the success of the election. The election has come and gone, yes. And whoever is aggrieved, where parties contested and they lost, and they feel that their rights have been, violated, the judicial process is also part of the electoral system. So they can go and ventilate it in the court. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we want to go on a short break. You're watching The Conversation coming to you from TV 360 here in Lagos, Nigeria. We'll be right back. Please continue to watch The Conversation.